we putting our feet?
Just sitting there. I haven't really started my voice memo yet.
Oh, okay. Ollie has not started his voice. It's recording, so.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Welcome back. No.
Welcome to the first episode
All right.
of.
Wait, I gotta restart. My brain hurts. Okay.
You're probably covering your face.
All right. Hey guys. Welcome to Extremely Stupid Podcast.
This is our first.
Episode 1.
This is like episode 1.5. We tried filming the first episode.
Oh my god, we did. We tried filming in episode 1 already, and it didn't really work out in our favor.
Bonkers.
So, like, now we're just kind of here.
Yeah.
And I actually think that our episode 0.5 was, like, our trial run. It was very, like, it was, like, trial run.
It was so awkward. We were trying to do, like, an introduction episode.
We were.
And just kind of, like, talk about each other and ourselves and, like, what we're interested in.
It didn't work out.
And it was just us, like, grasping at straws for 30 minutes.
I mean, it's the fact that we were even able to talk for 30 minutes is still baffling to me.
Yeah.
All right, well, today's episode we're going to be talking about summer vacations.
No. We're just talking about vacations, right? In general. It doesn't have to be summer vacations.
Okay. Today's episodes were... Wait. Okay, we really got to cut this part out.
We wanted to get, like, a general topic that wasn't too crazy, just to, like, dive into the podcast so that we don't seem too odd off the bat. But
today's topic is about vacations and occasions and, you know, yeah, that's what it's going to be about.
That's what it's going to be about.
Okay. Well, I think the first thing that we have to talk about is my number one favorite vacation that I think I've ever gone on.
He's going to talk about Coachella.
I'm going to talk about Coachella. It's got to get brought up because it's something that I, like, have been waiting to talk about.
Bitch, you've talked about Coachella ever since we left. There's not a day that goes by where he doesn't bring up Coachella or show everyone in the area his camera roll.
Yep. I'm always talking about Coachella, and I'm always showing people Coachella. I have never been on a vacation in my life that was so far away from home. And I think, like, going to California, like, it was surreal in the sense that, like, I felt so oddly at home. Like, I was like, why am I a West Coast girlie? Why am I a Valley girl?
No, we landed in LA and
I was screaming. I was like,
Yeah.
bitch, these mountains. Bitch, like, everything was so, like, cunty. It was just serving.
It was okay.
I thought it was beautiful.
It was nice flying into LAX because I'd never been there before either.
I agree.
But, I don't know, I feel like it kind of wore off once we were there for an extended period of time.
Well,
Coachella was very fun, though.
I agree with that as well. But I feel like California as a whole, like, minus Coachella, like, it was just so, like, I don't know, like, there's something about, well, I guess, we did end up going downtown. That was, you know, we weren't there.
That was a mess.
That was fucking insane. Let me tell you, I don't know where these bitches go downtown other than, like, Rodeo Drive. Like, we didn't go there. I don't know what would have happened if we had gone there.
I don't know shit about LA, so I don't even know what he's talking about.
Rodeo Drive is, like, where all the, like, the Gucci store and the Louis Vuitton.
Oh, so, like, the one part of Lenox?
It's literally Lenox, but made into a strip.
Oh, Jesus.
If I'm correct. The LA bougie bitches, let me know if I'm wrong. I definitely think that's right. It's, like, literally, like, Rodeo Drive, and then there's, like, another street that's, like, it's not really a strip, but it's, like, a bunch of stores and, like, fancy restaurants, and, like, there's this one fancy restaurant that, like, Hollywood Fix would always go to because all the influencers would go there. I forgot what it's fucking called. It was, like, some fancy, like, steakhouse. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Oh my God.
I don't follow social media like Ale does.
I follow.
Ale's basically an influencer, so.
Anyway, We didn't end up going down, like, that kind of downtown.
We went to, like, Malibu.
We did, well, that was, when we went downtown, we were in, like, Chinatown area. We went to, like, the fashion district.
Was Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Racist ass bitch.
I thought it was called Chinatown.
Bitch. No.
Oh, okay. Well, we went to wherever the fuck that place was.
I spent $100 in Rement's miniatures.
That was insane. That was absolutely
There were like
insane.
6 little tiny boxes this big.
And she spent like $5 million on them.
I did.
Mind you, if we had stayed, there was this vintage store that we went to that was like in this, like, it was like upstairs. You had to go in this little stairway. It was so fucking sick. It was so cool. And we went in there and I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. I wanted to live there. I wanted to live in the store. Do you ever sometimes wonder how many, like, testicles you could fit into your mouth?
Well, so the vacation topic derailed quickly. It derailed from vacations to probably just talking about Coachella for another hour. 2 testicles in...
I just wanted to know. Okay, anyway, we can move on from that.
This is not all advertising appropriate. We're gonna get
derailed. Okay, but back to...
I need to make sure that... I just had to make sure that fucking autofocus wasn't on, because that bitch hates me.
Back to Los Angeles. I didn't really enjoy LA. I guess we just didn't really go in the good parts. Like, I feel like we could have gone in places that were a bit better.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, we fucked up Malibu. I fucking loved Malibu. I loved the drive there. We took this Uber. It was like a 56-minute Uber. It was so fucking sick. The guy was so chill. We drove down, like, the main, I guess, like, Malibu, like, the street
the highway? Yeah.
Yeah, like, that main street that every bitch is fucking on. The little GTA houses are there. It was so sexy. Like, it didn't, like, even now, like, sometimes I'm like, what if I fell asleep on the plane and then when I fell asleep on the way back home, it just, like, was all a dream. It wasn't real.
Okay.
There's no way.
So we went to Malibu, we chilled at the beach for a little bit, and then the people that we were with, Lindsay and Brett, they picked us up from Malibu, then in the rental car, and then we all hiked over to Indio.
Shout out Lindsay and Brett. Lindsay and Brett stayed downtown. Wait, where the fuck did they...
They went to Disneyland before.
Oh my God, they did go to Disneyland that Wednesday before, because we got there on Thursday. Bro, we did so much on Thursday.
Our flight was so early. Ugh.
I actually didn't hate that at all.
We had to be at...
we had to be at fucking Hartsfield Jackson Airport at fucking 5 a.m. in the morning. We got there at 4, actually.
Yeah, we did get there at 4. We had some bomb-ass bagels, though.
Oh my God, Einstein Bros Bagels in the airport in Terminal N. That's not the terminal at all. I just made that up.
I think it was...
C, D?
D, yeah. Yeah, I went to Indio, got to our Airbnb. I don't think we really did much that night. Oh, we went to In-N-Out for the first time. It's pretty good.
I have never, like, genuinely, I have never been to a burger place that was that good. Like,
I think Shake Shack is better than In-N-Out.
Now, I disagree.
The prices are better at In-N-Out, though.
I do agree. It was so good, and it just tasted like real food. Now, mind you, it could be more processed than fucking McDonald's literal cardboard burgers and chicken nuggets. Do they still bust? Yes.
Hey, no, the 2 cheeseburger meal.
The 2 cheeseburger meal. Now, but In-N-Out burger, it just tasted like real food. Like, it just was so fucking good.
Kind of tasted like I was eating like a Barbie plastic burger.
But it just looked like that. That's how perfect it was.
I got the animal fries because I wanted to experience them.
I think I just got the burger.
The cheese was like hard on top. It was very plasticky.
That is insane.
It was really cute. But yeah, we stayed at our Airbnb, and then the next day was day 1.
Oh my God. Well, I also like to add...
We got there super early on day 1.
We did, but I would also like to... You know what? Let's just... No. I think I would have probably broke down crying if you had done that. What if you threw it off the balcony? What would I have done?
Well, okay, so day 1 we got there really early. We got there at like 12.
We did, because I woke up late on day 1.
He did wake up.
Now, did I look the sexiest on day 1? Yes. that full denim, like, cowboy getup.
I liked your second outfit better.
I disagree. I loved my first outfit. And I even was listening... Emma Chamberlain did a podcast on Coachella. And she was talking about, like, full denim looks. And she was like, the cowboy look, like, it works if you do, like, the classic denim with, like, the red bandana. I was like, that's literally what I fucking did. I did what she wanted me to do. And it makes me like the outfit even more. Anyway, day one was by far my favorite outfit that I wore the entire weekend. I liked your outfit on day one, too.
My outfit was okay. The only thing I remember from that day was almost getting heat stroke. I wasn't prepared for
No, I don't think... well, obviously
I got used to it the other 2 days, but I basically had a heat stroke the first, like, 20 minutes we were there.
Day one had to be the hottest day. Now, mind you, we did get there the earliest, and day two, we got there at, like, 4. But, like...
We got there at, like, 6, day 2, because we got there right for Charlie's set.
Okay. Well, and then day 3, we got there at, like, what, 3?
Yeah, we got there earlier, like 2, 3.
Yeah. Day 1 was so good. I mean, like, the music... Was day 1 Metro? Day 1... No, that was day 2, right?
No, Metro was day 1.
Oh, yeah. Day 1 was just so good. It was, like, I looked sexy the entire day. Now, we went to go see Yves Tumor, and I about had a fucking conundrum.
Yeah, he had a panic attack in the middle because his hat wasn't working, and then everything kind of just, like, combusted, and he was pulling me out. I was like...
I did not pull you out.
You kind of were.
Well, no, I actually told you to stay in the crowd. Oh. Do you remember that?
Well, I didn't want you to be alone. And I also didn't want to be alone. His set was, like...
It was just way too much. Like, why are you mobbing to,
no,
like...
No, it wasn't... Like, I can understand that aspect, but I feel like his stage presence... There was something off about it, so...
Yeah, I agree.
He also wasn't playing any of the well-known songs. He was playing, like, his underrated shit, and... Like, yeah, it's underrated, but nobody knows it, so everyone was kind of confused.
Yeah. I also had, like... I didn't know who the fuck he was.
Yeah.
Did we see CeeLo Green on day 1? Yeah. That was, like, literally one of the first artists we saw, too. Toby Nwigwe and CeeLo Green were the first artists that we saw, and wow, was that, like, the greatest, like, intro.
Yeah.
Day 2...
songs. Day 2 was the best day overall, though. That was my favorite day.
I agree. Day 2... Oh, no, day 2 was by far my favorite day, like, music-wise and, like, experience-wise.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell that story?
I mean, well, okay, so we saw Blackpink. Rosalia was that day. Who else was day 2?
What?
Who else was day 2?
Day 2 was Rosalia, Blackpink, and Calvin Harris. The only artist that I saw... Wait, you saw the same artist. We saw the same artist. The only artist that...
Was Gorillaz day 2 or was that day 3?
That was day 3.
Okay.
Because that was the same day as Bjork. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, Bjork was day 3.
Gorillaz was day 2.
Gorillaz was day 1. Gorillaz was day 1. Because...
Did we see White Fang on day 1?
No,
yeah, you're right.
Gorillaz was day 1 because when I, like, left and I went to Metro by myself. Like, I was at Gorillaz by myself, too, and that was before. I snuck into VIP.
A beer garden? Was it a beer garden or was it VIP?
It was VIP.
That's crazy.
I didn't have any... You don't have any service there, right?
Oh my god, no. Not at all. Like, not even in the slightest.
This is ridiculous, but I was trying to do I had my, like, final that I forgot to do. I thought it was literally due
Oh my god, Bad Bunny was night 1.
And I was desperately trying to find service to write this... Or to do this fucking final. I was writing it. And I'm like... I need to find service!
Can't believe you did a final at Coachella.
And... I passed. I got, like, an 84 on it, so...
Not the Coachella homework. That's insane.
But no, I'm trying to find service, and I go up to this guard. I'm like, please, can you direct me somewhere that has service? And I was kind of like crazy about it because it's almost midnight, and I'm like, I need to finish this before midnight, or I'm gonna be fucked. Like, I've been on academic probation before at my college because my freshman year I kind of like fucked around too much. So I wasn't trying to get on academic probation again. So I was like, I cannot fail this class because I'm at fucking Coachella.
Yeah.
And I was like crying to the security, not crying, but I was stressed to the security guard. He was like, yeah, just go in there, talk to fucking Derek or something, right? And I'm like, okay, thank you. So I go through this gate kind of thing, right? And this guard
And it had the wristband thing.
They didn't scan anything.
So it must
was
have
just,
been a
like,
beer garden.
There was just guards there. No, they were checking, like, wristbands, though. But before I could, like, do my wristband or show him my wristband, like, I'm like, can I please talk to Derek? Like, I need to find service, like, ASAP. Like, it's an emergency, right? He's like, he kind of, like, looks me up and down, and he's like, okay, I just go in. I'm like, okay, thank you. And then I was in a place. I'm almost certain it was VIP because there was, like, no one there.
It must have been VIP because there's the main VIP that's by main stage.
Yeah.
And then there's the smaller VIP that's by Sahara.
Yeah, it was by Sahara. It was right before we went to Metro.
Yeah, so it must have been that little VIP one that's, like, kind of... It's, like, right by the Do-Lab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I went to Metro after by myself, and...
Well, that was crazy. So, yeah, that was when I was seeing White Fang. And then I ended up going there to try and find you. Got too deep into the crowd alone. I was like, I'm getting scared. The crowd was mental.
I was a good, like, 4-5 rows from main stage, which is extremely close. And
yeah, like, I don't think people understand how, like, easy yet difficult it is to get to the, like, main stages, like main stage,
Metro
Sahara.
I feel like for, like, Rosalia and Blackpink, it was relatively easy to get pretty close.
Yeah.
But for Metro, something about that crowd was just absolutely insane.
It was just because it's a fucking, like, oh my god, it was way too big of a crowd to be in
because
Sahara.
Everyone was, like, pushing forward. So when I finally was like, I need to go find, like, Ale, I need to go find Lindsay, I need to find Brett, it took me 45 minutes just to get from where I was to
where we were
back
at.
to outside of the crowd. 45 minutes. And then I also got groped. Ale got groped that night too.
That was crazy.
It was whack. I was just in the crowd, and I was talking to this guy because I was alone, and we were just, like, I was just talking. It wasn't anything like anything, and all of a sudden he's kissing up on my neck, and I'm like, that's when I decided I had to leave. I was like, I looked at him, I looked back, and I was like,
yeah,
it was really bad. It was really bad.
The fact that, like, both of us had, I mean, I feel like it was just bound to happen.
And I was alone, too, so it was like, I was scared he was going to follow me, and
yeah, no.
It was bad. So...
Night 1 was crazy. Day 2 was definitely my favorite. Day 3 was kind of like... Day 3 wasn't chill.
Day 3 was good.
Yeah, Day 3 was good, but I definitely got, like, by far the most drunk I got the entire weekend that day. Like, I started drinking before we even left the house on Day 3, and then I continued to drink until, like, 5 or 6. And then... Or even later. Because when we went to go do Molly, I was like, I can't... I was like, yeah, okay, I'll take it. Didn't take the pill.
We're not even gonna talk about this. The second and third night, we did Molly. And it was chill the second night because me and Ale were at Blackpink, and then all of a sudden everything's spinning. It was really fun.
Not spinning.
But it was very nice.
It's very ethereal.
We also... ethereal. It's very ethereal.
It's very... Laurel? It's very ethereal Laurel.
But yeah, the second night we both took it, but the third night, I took it. And Ale...
But mind you, Brett and Lindsay took it as well.
Ale did this fucking fake out.
I did turn around.
He, like, did this.
I turned around.
And he's like, yay. And we all took it except for him. And, you know, so Brett and Lindsay are a couple, and so me and Ale were supposed to be, like, a couple, too. We were supposed to be, like, buddied up. And he didn't take it, and...
That is correct, I did not.
I
was so drunk that I was like, there is no way.
He didn't get drunk until after he told me, he's like,
I was like, now I have to get extremely drunk, because I was definitely drunk when that occurred. My stomach was hurting me. I was like, I can't take this pill. I don't even want to know what's going to happen.
When we were driving in at, like, 3 a.m., he drank, like, 3 seltzers.
When we drove in at 3 p.m.
p.m., yeah.
I did drink 3 seltzers.
He drank 3 seltzers, and he's trying to tell me that he is still drunk.
Well, because I had also gotten a lemonade. Like, during the day.
You got an alcoholic one? I think you just got a regular one.
That was during the day that I got
No, I tried a lemonade. It was regular.
Nope, that was during the day. I put the alcohol in the lemonade. And then later that night, Brett was like, let's go get you a lemonade. And I was like, okay. So we went and got me a lemonade. I drank about half of it, poured the entire rest of the vodka into lemonade, drank all of that.
I don't understand how you can... I hate the taste of alcohol, so
it was mental. I drank so much on Day 3. I don't regret any of it, though. Like, I'm definitely glad I did not take the Molly on day 3. I'm glad I drank so much on day 3.
I don't think I drank, like, anything that whole trip. Like,
No.
I had a seltzer
You had
one
sips
of the
of
mornings.
things.
And I had sips of things, but I didn't, like... I don't like drinking, so...
That's why I stay sipping. Wait, what is the line from Escapism? It's like, it's a hot broke bitch, high heels. We're gonna copyright it, actually. I can't sing that.
But, yeah, day 3, he didn't take it, so I was kind of like, oh. He holds it up, and I was like, actually, I didn't take it.
Yeah, I was like, actually, I didn't take it.
This was when Skrillex was performing, and Fredigan, and...
Skrillex, Fredigan, and Fortet were all performing. OMG TBA.
And I look over at him. Oh, no, this was when Blink-182 was performing. No, it was not. It was when Skrillex was. Because I look over, I'm like, has it hit you yet? Because I'm like, he's acting fucking normal. You were acting almost like sad. You were like, it was very weird. And you're like, I'm like, did it hit you yet? And I'm fucking gone. I'm gone. And
no, this bitch was like, I love you so much.
I was so lovey. We were holding hands. I was like, I love you, LA. But it was like, he holds it up, and then I'm looking at it. I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, I actually never took it. And I'm like, looking at him, I'm like, damn. And that's like coincidentally right when they started like using the lasers in the set, right? So I'm seeing all these lasers, and I'm like, I don't know. I felt very upset. I was sad. It was, I don't know, because I think in that moment, I kind of knew that it was over, like Coachella. It was like...
That was the last of it.
Yeah, that was the last of it.
This is the last set.
And that also kind of sobered me up, too, which was like, whatever. But,
Girl, you got more sober, I got less. I said, all right, bye, guys. I'm going to go get a drink.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It was fun, though. Like, I kind of, at that point, I was sad, but I also was like, okay, let me just...
Make the most of it.
Soak everything in this last time.
I mean, that's all you can do, really.
Yeah. It was nice, though. Skrillex was really good. Obviously, Frank Ocean didn't perform, but...
Fuck that. Oh, I don't want to say fuck that man.
Okay, to be honest,
I do still like him. It's just
Frank, but, like, him hating his fans doesn't really make sense to me, because they're, like, I get hating on, like, the dick riders, like, Frank Ocean dick riders, but, like, you're normal fans, and I know people are going to say, like, oh, you're rich, you deserve it, eat the rich, but, like, me and LA are living off, like, a Starbucks paycheck. We saved for a minute just to see him.
Yeah.
And he still was like...
And then he said bye. I was like, oh, okay. I literally cried, because he announced that he wasn't performing for weekend 2 the day before we were supposed to leave to go to Coachella.
It was, like, the night before.
We were at Goodwill, and I looked at Lindsay sent me a tweet, and I was like, this cannot be real. I was so devastated.
I remember that. They were already in California at the time, too.
They were at Disney World.
What happened? Oh, yeah, I also had a little wardrobe malfunction. So, my friend Ithyar was making my outfits, right? And, like, she's starting her business soon, launching it probably. But she does a lot of, like, clothing, like, revamps,
I love that she does
thrifted
that.
clothes. She's really into thrifting. And she was like, okay, let me style your wardrobe for Coachella. And we had, like, this whole fitting. We had everything. And she sends the clothes. She does priority mail. And they fucking lose the package.
That's insane.
Like,
has it been found?
No, nobody ever found it.
That's a lot of clothes.
I know, and I was so mad because, like, she made them. I don't know how long she spent. I don't know, but so...
That's crazy.
The day before, I'm like, holy shit, we need to go to Goodwill. It's like 5, 6 p.m. All the Goodwills close at 8. So we had 3 hours to thrift the entire Coachella wardrobe.
For this bitch over here. Mind you, she is the pickiest woman I think I've ever met in my life.
Okay.
And
I feel like my outfits were basic.
But they worked.
But they were cute.
Yeah, they were cute. They weren't on my level at all. Now, mind you, they were on my level on day 3. Did I pull up in cargo pants, Nike shoes, and a wife beater? Yeah, on day 3 I did. Because I was so done.
He was about to wear this Ghostbuster looking ass.
Oh my god, it was so cool.
It was so ugly.
It was like this, like, 90s, like, grungy, like, dumpster man, like, navy green.
You would have also, like,
jumpsuit.
Overheated.
I would have probably evacuated the music festival in, like, 5 seconds.
Ugh. I don't know how you would have done that.
I'm glad I didn't.
But...
Coachella was insane. California was beautiful. The Swiss Alps.
The Swiss Alps.
Yeah, it was fun.
We almost missed our flight on the way back because we were, again,
We
like
did.
2.5 hours away.
We
and
did.
traffic got bad.
Well, because it's just so, like, it's so inconvenient, the fact that Indio is...
Inconvenient? Inconvenient?
If I hear one more word coming out of your mouth, I'm getting out of this chair and punching you in the face.
Let's end the podcast. I'm fucking with you. Keep talking.
The face of fear I just had on my face. It was so inconvenient that Indio is like 3 hours from LAX. So yeah, we were almost late to our flight, and what about it? Spirit flight,
We made
what
it back,
about it?
though.
Never taking Spirit again?
No,
what
okay,
about
the
it?
thing is, I took a Frontier flight to my parents' house the week before we left for Coachella, and they charged me $99 because I pushed my bag down just a little bit. And she was like, it doesn't fit. And I'm like, excuse me? She said, your backpack, it doesn't fit. Go pay.
That is so cunty, though. I love that.
She was...
It would
I
be
think it was
fucking irritating.
compensating for other things.
Yeah.
Like her look. Oh my god, never mind. I did not say that. She was
Wow,
really fucking mean,
the
though. She
nerve.
was like, go pay. Because I was like, are you serious? I was trying to argue with her because, like, I'm not paying $100, and I did end up paying $100.
That's so funny.
I was so mad. But I feel like Spirit, I never had any problems with Spirit.
Well, me neither, but I don't enjoy them.
Well, I don't enjoy it, but...
But yeah, that was our Coachella experience.
Hello, there's an ant on my cup.
I did want to bring up, on the topic of vacations, you're going on a little trip next month. You're going on a little trip back home to North Kakalaki.
Yeah, I'm going back to North Carolina, actually, to just see my parents. And we're also going to this, like, Ithiar's, like, birthday bash.
Period.
She rents out this huge place, Airbnb, on the beach in Wilmington.
There's a beach in... Oh, well, I guess, yeah. Wilmington's, like,
Wilmington is the beach. Wilmington Beach?
Oh.
He's never been to North Carolina before.
I've been once, and actually, it's a lie. I've been multiple times, but I've only ever been to Raleigh.
I think there was an ant in here, because I just sucked up something anty.
That's cute. This whole thing is going to be fun.
No, yeah, I think it'll be fun. She's also having, like... Just because she does all the clothes stuff, she's having, like, this big, like, yard sale thing that she has other vendors, like, coming to. So I think that'll be fun, too. So I'll just see all them. I also have to take digitals for my 2 model friends. So they're like, can you take digitals of us? And I'm like, you know what? Sure.
Period. You got a lot on your hands this next month.
I think it'll be fun. We're going to be at the beach for, like, 2 days, though, so it's not going to be too bad.
I miss the beach so much.
Yeah, you can't really go to the beach here unless you go to, like, Jacksonville.
Well, no, because a lot of people here, what I found out is a lot of people go to Panama City Beach.
Yeah, in Florida, though.
Yeah. I don't know why that's, like, the chosen...
Well, because all the beaches in Georgia suck. And Hilton Head is very reserved, and it costs a lot to...
I fucking hate Hilton Head. I don't enjoy Hilton Head at all. I wish I could go to North Carolina again. I guess I am.
Yeah, for Halloween... So I take a lot of vacations at the end of the year.
Oh, yeah, we have so many things happening at the end of the year.
So I'll go back for, like, Halloween, and then
we're going to be
Thanksgiving, and then Christmas.
That's insane.
So for Halloween, for each time period I'll take off, Halloween will be a week off, Thanksgiving is about a week-ish off, and then for the last,
break.
like, 3 weeks of the year.
She said I'm still in high school, I need my Thanksgiving break, and what about it?
Fuck? My mom makes some bomb-ass chicken. She makes some bomb-ass... It's great.
That's on period.
Good vibes. But for, like, the end of the year, I'll take 3 weeks off, right? Which I don't know how I'm going to be able to afford it this year. I need to save up for that, actually.
You do need to save up for that.
Yeah.
I feel like you
I don't know
should...
if I'm going to ACL.
We'll think about that.
We'll think about it.
Mind you, yeah, that's another trip that we're thinking of going on. We want to go to Austin City Limits this year. Now, did we want to go to Camp Flognaw? Yes. Did they sell out in, like, 2 days? Yeah.
Well, I got pre-sale. I don't know. Because I know, like, Keem's going to be there. Rocky's probably going to be there. Kendrick Lamar's going to be there.
They'd release a lineup?
No.
There's words on your screen.
What?
There's words on the screen.
Stop.
There's words on the screen. Like, probably a minute ago. All right.
Okay, so our camera just turned off. I don't know what the match is.
I hope it's
Oh,
back.
it's probably 30 minutes. Because we
Oh, yeah.
strayed just before 30. We were talking about what? Austin City Limits?
Girl, you moved the camera so much, but I actually enjoy it.
didn't.
All right, well,
yeah.
what were we talking about?
We were talking about Austin City Limits. I don't know when it's going to cut, but our camera, she's a little off. I'm using a movie, like a filming camera for this because we don't have much else at the moment. I don't have a vlogging camera, so yeah. Yeah, vacations at the end of the year. Ollie's coming down, or up.
I am going up to North Carolina with you guys.
For Halloween.
That'll be fun.
Oh yeah, we're also going to plan Liam's big birthday bash at the lake.
Period.
That'll be fun. I'm trying to get, so Liam's turning 20.
I want to do Derpy, Party City, Amazon decorations.
No, so we're gonna renting a campsite at the lake that we're planning on going to is $70 a night for 50 people, right? So we have tents. We'll probably sleep over, or we'll just drive back. I don't know. We can do whatever.
We'll probably figure it out.
We'll figure it out. But I threw this big holiday bash, in
2 years ago?
2000. The end of 2021, and it was
not the COVID
fun.
party.
No, it was it the end of 2021? What do you mean Liam started? No, I'm trying to. It was the year after me and Liam started dating. The Christmas after. So yeah, it was 2021, the end of 2021, and a lot of people seem to like that. So
we're doing it again.
We are going to do it again, and I'm gonna plan it because I'm apparently a great host.
I actually feel the same. I used to love hosting parties back when I lived in Charleston. I'd have... Now, mind you, I didn't actually host many.
I've only hosted one, too.
I was going to say, I think I've hosted 2 or 3 parties.
Try that slime. But,
you want my slime?
Yeah.
You want to play with my slime.
But Liam's party is going to be really fun. I really want it to be great and fun and... Yay! But,
I can't wait. Now, also, I'm planning on...
Can I have the slime?
You want to play with my slime?
Yes, give it to me. The fuck? What's the problem?
I think the problem here is the fact that you want to play with my slime.
You literally play with my slimes every single time you're over at my house.
Well, actually...
Can I have that, bitch?
My mommy told me that you are not allowed to play with my slimes.
My mommy told me that I can play with whatever slimes I want. Thank you. Okay. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be like a Halloween crossover party.
It is.
Because it's probably gonna be Halloween weekend.
Halloween weekend.
So the only problem is conflicting events that weekend. Because if all the colleges nearby are having Halloween weekend, then it's gonna be
See,
slime is nice.
I don't think that we're gonna have that issue. Liam might.
Well,
but he's the main priority for the weekend.
But yeah, we're gonna think about it more. But yeah, that's another thing we're gonna be doing. I have some Halloween costume ideas.
I don't know what the fuck I'm being for Halloween.
So the options right now are, let's see.
The way that this is just normally I know what I'm wearing the year before.
Okay, so me and Liam, we're going to do a couple's costume. But I'm also going to do separate costumes. So for one of them, we were going to do Padme and Anakin, because Liam looks like Anakin and his celebrity crush is Natalie Portman, whatever. But I feel like that's too basic. I usually kind of go out for Halloween. I'm talking
or
wig.
Do you just wear anime costumes every year?
We're not going to talk about that. But
I think that's actually probably the truth.
So this year I was going to be either Twilight Sparkle. I have a list. I was going to be one of the girls from Corpse Party.
That would be cute.
I'm trying to think what else. Oh, Mangle from Five Nights at Freddy's, because the movie's coming out. Or this is an anime costume. Fucking gender bent Izui from Demon Slayer. No, I saw a cosplay of it and I was inspired. great.
The only costume ideas that I have right now that I want to share with the public is, because I'm probably not doing them, is the bride, like, from Kill Bill.
He's gonna eat that shit up.
I would eat that shit up.
Oh, Liam's gonna eat that shit up. That's like his favorite movie.
Really?
I don't know how Kill Bill.
Uma Thurman.
I
Get into it.
did not like that movie. Visually, it's stunning, but the plot, like, I was bored.
My mom, I remember vividly my mom and my ex-stepmom having, like, the entire Kill Bill, like, DVD sets on display in our living room, and our, like, back in fucking goddamn 1972. And it was so iconic. And they had, like, Tudor and, like, Game of Thrones. And I never watched it because I was too little, but now that I've grown, since I think it was last year I watched, like, all of the Kill Bills. They slay. Uma Thurman, I am.
So the thing is, Liam tells me, you're literally the only one who thinks that. Like, unpopular opinion, whatever. But I watched it with my entire friend group at a sleepover, and when the first movie ended, everyone was kind of like, is that it? Like, I know there's a second movie, which I have not seen, but I feel like you should at least wrap up some of the plot points in the first movie, or at least make it so you want to watch the second one. Hello?
It's just a bird! Why did I think a fucking boulder was gonna come down from the goddamn sky?
But, where did all the rest of your slime go?
What do you mean?
Where the fuck is it?
That's
Be
it.
careful. Okay, but, yeah, all of us were like, okay. Again, very visually pleasing, but I think that's it. It's like a beautiful present with a rock inside. I don't like the story.
Wow, that's crazy. I fucking loved those movies. So Uma Thurman, The Bride, is definitely my, like, original idea for a costume, but I just worry that, like, I will not, like, it will look not good, and I don't want to not look good, because there's people that I have to impress. Yeah, I do. Of course I fucking have the hair. Of course I have the hair.
People you have to impress.
Can we move on from that topic? I also, Link
would be...
Legends
that
of
would be
Zelda,
so good. That
Tears
would be
of
such
the
a good
Kingdom.
costume. That would be a really good costume, actually.
Now, I also...
But are you really going to dress up like a little elf?
Yes.
Want to be a little elf? I don't know what he is, actually.
He's a human. Is he not a human?
He has elf
Can
ears.
we confirm that?
No.
Does anyone know?
I don't want to mess up the voice recording.
I want to know.
No, you're not... Okay, well, worst case scenario, I'll just be talking for this part. But
Let's see. I want to see if this is real.
yeah, our setup is kind of...
Is Link an
flawed
elf?
right now. We have a Canon EOS 5D camera.
Guys.
Along with... Along with 2 iPhones recording audio at the same
correct.
time.
Listen.
Also, we don't know how bad the
We can cut out we can enhance the audio.
No.
We have confirmation. Link displays the characteristic traits of the Hylian race.
Hylian? No.
Being of human form with elfin features, included pointed ears. He has been repeatedly depicted wearing his characteristic green cap and tunic. So actually that didn't give me anything at all, so I have no
It
fucking
basically
clue.
just said he could
He's
be an
both.
elf, but he could also be a human.
Yeah, so great. So it actually wasn't confirmed at all. But Link was one of my ideas, and that's all I have right now, just those 2. I don't know what else I want to be. I've been searching far and wide, and I don't know. Like, at this point, bitch, put angel wings on my back. Let me wear a
That
fucking...
is another thing. I want to have a shoot, like an angel photo shoot, because I've done it before. This fucking bird is staring at us. He got a little piece of worm in his mouth. Paco! Paco! But, what was I talking about?
You were talking about that you want to do an angel photo shoot.
Yeah. I have an idea for that. But my angel wings are in North Carolina, so I'm going to have to buy them, or, like, buy new ones, or...
Just get them when you go in
Yeah.
July.
They're not expensive, though, so...
But, moving on from Halloween... off the topic of
What other
vacations.
vacations have we had?
Well, speaking of vacations, I'm going to Texas not once but twice this year.
Oh, yeah, for
I'm
Beyonce.
going to see Beyonce in Houston. Tell me that's not a fucking gag with my gunkles.
Are you flying there?
Yes.
Okay.
My Uncle Andrew and my Uncle Will have so kindly got me Beyonce tickets, and I'm going to see my fucking lifelong idol with my 2 favorite family members of my entire life. Are you joking? That is a dream. I cannot wait. In her hometown. Houston, Texas, baby.
Baby.
And then I'm also seeing her here, but I don't have to.
You love Beyonce.
I do love Beyonce.
What other concerts have we seen this year? Besides like ACL, Beyonce.
I've seen.
Oh, you're seeing Men I Trust.
I am seeing Men I Trust in November. I'm seeing. I might be going to Reset tomorrow, with some guy.
Oh, did he buy a ticket?
No, not yet. I don't actually think I'm going.
Okay. Well, let's say you brought it up. What? I'm
going.
Seeing Men I Trust.
I haven't been to many concerts this year.
Me neither. Me and Liam saw Panchico earlier this year, and then we saw not Yumeji, but Ocean World. Ocean World. Well, that's the artist, but we saw Baby My Phone. Hello? I can't remember how to. It's yummy.
What are you doing? It's really scary.
It's that one TikTok song.
I went to all my concerts last year. Like, I went to probably almost 20 concerts last year.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Well, we actually saw like 50 people this year.
We did see 30. It was like in the
million.
30s.
But
30 artists at Coachella.
oh, me and Liam might see Joji, but I don't know if that's next
I
year.
wanted to go see him as well. I'm going to see Melanie. I'm going to see Melanie with my roommate.
We're seeing Drake and 21
We
Savage.
are seeing Drake and 21 Savage.
At State Farm Arena. We got box office seats.
And then I also will be going back to Texas to go to my cousin's wedding. That's going to be really nice. I love weddings.
I have
Unpopular
been to like
opinion.
one wedding in my entire life.
I've
And
been
it
to
was when I
many.
was like 7. Michael makes jokes that the first wedding that I'm going to be to, or go to, is...
Gonna be your wedding?
Yeah, my wedding. He's like, you guys are like the only one of my friends that are going to get married soon. And I'm like, what?
Honestly, like, yeah. Because I don't have many friends that are in a relationship that I'm, like, friends with the other significant
I feel like me and Liam are
other.
going to, like, wait to get married until we're, like, very well off, though. Just so we can have, like, a great wedding, you know? Like, I know weddings don't matter that much, but, like, even, like, just saving up for a honeymoon, too. Because, bitch, we're going to be out of the country for, like, 2 months.
Are you?
Yeah, that's going to be our honeymoon.
That's crazy. I don't think my husband and I are going to want to do that.
Really?
I'm just going to want to fuck. Like, let's just take me to fucking, like...
Bitch, what's your relationship?
Take me to
You can get that, like, whenever.
Take me to the Bahamas, and we
but
can stay for a month, and every night we are banging to the walls.
Imagine being on a honeymoon in, like, a different country, fucking for, like, 2 months straight, though.
See, but 2 months is too long. My asshole is not that wide. She cannot take that much energy.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you're gay.
Yeah, so...
Gay! Pride Month! Happy Pride Month, guys!
Happy Pride Month!
Hashtag speaking from the heart.
Jesus Christ. Hashtag theme from the heart. There was another thing I wanted to bring up as well, and I just simply can't remember it, but I did write it down, y'all. I promise. Oh my god.
what
I want to go
color
to
is
Europe
it?
next year.
What? Europe? Where?
That's another vacation I wanted to talk about on here, is like future vacations that I want to go on. I want to go to fucking Europe next year so bad. And it's Pacific Ocean. SZA. I specifically want to go to Europe next year because I'll be 20.
When World War III starts?
No.
World War III about to start.
Is it? Okay. Well, I just want to go to Europe next year because I want my mom and I to, like, go... I want that to be, like, my 20th birthday thing. Like, I want to go with my mom to, like, a nice, like... I don't know, to Europe. Like, Italy. Or, like, probably Italy. I only think I would want to go to,
Well, you
like...
can drink now in Italy.
I know that.
He knew that. He knew that
Girl,
already.
I know the drinking laws in every other country but here.
You don't have the drinking laws here?
No, I think I have to be 17.
Bitch. That's a little 5 years off. Oh, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing for my birthday.
This year?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing for your birthday this year either. I know what I'm doing for my birthday this year. I don't know what I'm doing.
My birthday's, like, on a weird date this year. I can't remember what day it is.
What day is your
I
birthday
think
on?
it's like a Tuesday.
Well, it's October...
1st.
Yeah. Isn't that on, like, a Monday? Or yes, it is, because both of our birthdays are on a Monday this year.
Ah.
I know. It's quite sad. We'll be able to get through it, I think.
I hope so.
It's okay.
Oh.
I still have one last Molly pill left until I have to get new ones. We could use that at your birthday.
Do you open tomorrow?
Yeah.
Talking about our fucking work schedule.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. You open tomorrow?
No, I work at like 8.
Oh, okay.
If I'm not an hour late today.
We had... I like how the I don't know.
It's okay, we can derail a bit.
We usually have like 7 people on the weekends just because the weekends are more packed.
Bitch, we had 4.
Bitch, we had 3 for a minute.
Because I was an hour late to work
He
this
was
morning.
an hour late to work.
I'm never late to work. I haven't called out in weeks. I haven't been late to work in weeks. Nothing. I've been fucking plateaued at work right now, and it's been perfect because I'm staying under the radar.
But when you do call out?
No, because when Dawn was, right before Dawn quit, bitch, I was like, I feel like I was too much into the drama at work, and it was like getting
That's
a little...
how I feel.
It was getting a little scary. Like, I felt like someone was going to say something to someone that someone was going to say something to the wrong person, and I was going to get in trouble. So I was like, I need to get under the radar fast.
Yeah.
So I just, like, you know, I've been a good employee.
That's how I feel. Like, I feel like... I don't know. It's weird. Like, I want the tea, but I also don't want to come across as, like, random manager who's, like, snooping around. Like, so I'm one of the managers at my store, and Ale's a barista, and all the other kids my age are baristas, right? And so, like, all the 20-year-olds, 19-year-olds,
well,
21,
there's one bitch
22.
that we have that works at our store that... Oh. So, actually, I love working at Starbucks, y'all.
No, well, okay. Well, everything's fine, but I feel like sometimes just because of, like, even though we're all the same age, and, like, my main intention when coming here was to make friends, because, like, I'm not going to school here, but, like, my main intention was to make friends. Having that, like, weird shift in, like, power, it just causes it that I can't make friends.
Yeah.
The only friend I have here is literally Ale. Like, I don't hang out with anyone else except for Ale and Liam. And...
That's really sad.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of sad.
No, it's really sad.
But, like, I don't know. I thought I was going to make friends at work, but...
See, that's what I thought when I was going into it, and I think... I want to talk about this more in, like, the old friend group episode of, like, kind of how I've met people since I've lived here, but I didn't think I was going to meet many people, and I did. So, now I'm here.
You've been living here for, like, longer.
And I've gone on vacations with these people that I've met, by the way. Back to the vacations.
Also, didn't you go to school here?
No.
Oh.
Absolutely not. I graduated right before I came here. Which was 2 years ago. I graduated 21. 21. Class 21.
Liam and I are also very, like, mature for our ages. Just because we have that experience of, like, moving out and being away from, like, your parents. So I feel like that also, like, sets us apart. Also, Liam's a little more introverted, like, even than I am. And I still think that I'm pretty introverted. So, I don't know. I feel like it's hard when you're not in those, like, forced situations where you can make friends. Like, school. Like, I don't know. So we need to find, like, a fucking club or something to join. Because this shit is getting old.
Club to join, bitch. I be in the clubs every night.
Well, okay, so
Catch me at fucking Hideaway every Saturday.
Doing film has helped, though. Like, I do a lot of, like, film sets around Atlanta. And there's this one TV show that I'm working on right now. And
are you working on it, though?
Well, I never got the call sheet. I was supposed to be there today, but I never got the call sheet, so I thought that I wasn't on it. Like, they didn't need me, but they texted me and they were like, hey, are you coming to set today? And I'm like, what? But, yeah.
Slay.
But, yeah, I've made friends there, but, like, it's just a different vibe, you know? And also, I'm still super young. And a lot of the people there aren't still super young. Like, it's just a different age group. And I don't know.
I see that.
It's like, I still feel like, especially with COVID ending, like, cutting my school year short, like, high school as a whole short. Junior year halfway through junior year, that was it. No prom, no graduation, no...
That's so sad.
I know, it's really sad, but...
I did not have to worry about any of that.
Well, fuck you. You graduated the same year as me.
I did. I actually graduated a year early, which was the same year as you, and we still had a prom, everything.
Well, I could have gone to graduation, but they split it up in a way where it would be, like...
You didn't have a graduation?
No, well, I didn't go to my graduation, but my graduation was, like... They split the alphabet into, like, 8 groups. So, from 12 to 3 was this group, or 12 to 1 was this group. Like,
you had a
1
Zoom,
to 2
you had
was
a
this
Zoom
group.
graduation.
No, it wasn't Zoom. It was in our high school gym. It was so embarrassing. And the only other person that I would have known would have been my ex going to that graduation with that small pool of people in the alphabet. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to see this man at all. So I'm just not going to go. Because my other friend, the only other friend in that last name group, was also not going. Once COVID ended, we had moved on. No high school. And it's sad. But honestly, it was a thing. We can talk about that in another episode too.
I agree.
The whole relationship thing.
I like that.
We can talk. I have some stories in the vault about exes.
Not the vault, not Taylor Swift's vault.
Who? She
You're
doesn't
about to
know
make
who
me cry.
Taylor Swift is.
Anyway, I'd like to finish off back on the topics of summer and summer vacations and vacations in general and just tea and just stupid shit. I think I am ready for, like, the rest of the year's vacations. Like, I, like, cannot wait to go on vacation again. Like, I cannot wait. Well, I guess I'm not going anywhere until... October. But even still, I'm like, I need that to happen now. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I love vacationing. It's like a getaway from life, except not at all, actually, because you can still look at it on your phone. Like, oh, I have to be in the next week at fucking 5 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
But it's in some way, like, I feel like a vacation's like just like a disconnection from, like, everything. And it just, like, I
just
love
like
that.
relaxing. I love relaxing.
I do too.
I am so lazy and relaxing, and
I am so gay.
for me.
You're a fucking woman.
That's what he wants you to think. Or that's what I want you to think. I'm slaying, though.
Oh. I mean, honestly, that makes sense. Can we actually... To end off the podcast, I'd really like to go back to the topic of how many testicles you can fit in your mouth.
Bitch!
Why can't I know? See, I can tell you my answer. I can fit 3 sets.
I feel like you're trapping.
I have video proof that I won't be showing you.
Let's show them. I'll insert the clip at the end.
Oh my god, imagine! Well,
Okay.
anyways, guys, I love sitting and chatting with you guys, and I love sitting and chatting with you.
Our tiny audience.
Our tiny audience. It's all we have, and it's all we're gonna need.
I think also just staying consistent with, like, posting stuff will also help our creativity.
Yeah.
Because, like, sticking to a schedule where, like, we have to post something every single Saturday will help us just, like, do shit. And also, I really like just, like, talking about stuff because, like, I mean, it's still a vlog. I think vlogs are cool, too. But, like...
It's like a podcast vlog vibe.
Yeah. That's the vibe we're going for. Podcast, vlog.
Until, like, mind you, like, I want this on Spotify. I want this to be able, like, people to be able to listen to it, like, on the go and not have to, like, be sitting staring at something on their screen. Like, I want it to be a actual real podcast. But I like the fact that, like, we can have this on YouTube and have it, like, on Spotify where people can still watch it and listen to it at the same time. Yeah. One day we'll have it on streaming platforms. You just wait.
When we are smart enough to figure out how to do it.
Once we can figure out what the fuck we're doing.
Alright, well...
Anyways, guys, it was great talking to you. Make sure you guys follow us on all our socials. It's
This is the influencer in him trying to promote things. Anyways, that was our first episode.
If you interrupt me one more time, I'm throwing your camera off the balcony. At everything? At everything, y'all. It's everything. At extremely stupid podcast.
Say it. Ready?
What?
Just say it.
At extremely stupid podcast.
No, just say it. Extremely stupid podcast. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Extremely stupid podcast.
All right, y'all. Bye-bye.
Make sure you guys follow us on our socials at extremely stupid podcast and everything. And